Hello and welcome to my studio journal. Now back in 2022, I started to redesign my home studio, shifting from software to hardware for the first time. What began as a few videos for some curious students soon became an ongoing unfiltered record. So here we are, day 21, still working at it. I didn't get as much done yesterday as I thought I was going to get through. Sawing through that particle board is crazy, and then I had to cut a bunch of rails and stuff like this. So I got quite a bit done. So now I still need to finish up the second rack. Once that's done, I'm going to put both racks in and kind of go from there. I still have the legs to put on this thing yet. I was looking forward to going down and getting the mic preamp today, but I'm not going to do that. If I get the mic preamp, which I wanted to run the keyboards into that when tracking out, I just have a mic preamp. Now, if I go with the Art Pro Channel 2, then I have a compressor, EQ, and a mic preamp. So I have a couple extra features. Plus, the fact is that I can patch in and out of any one of those points. Which then, does that mean I might have to get another patch bay because I might run out of patch points here? Considering that I'm already using almost all 20 of them. I think the next steps I have to do is finish off the rack here, and this whole thing, get some legs on it, get that working, start considering how I'm going to get those power distribution things to work on each one of the sides here for the synth wall, as well as maybe figuring out the Ethernet problem back here, and then get the wiring done. You know, if I can get most of that handled, then when it gets down to the rack gear, I can just put the rack gear in and test it out right away rather than having it just sit there. I'm just having fun with it. Heck, the whole room is kind of like a modular thing right now where I'm just trying different things out. For anything else, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and cut the boards next for the other side of the rack, and then maybe try and finish that up. Okay, so now both of these racks have been put together, ready to be inserted into this cabinet right here. I have two 2x4s placed underneath it. What I'm going to do is actually going to paint those things, cut them back, and those are going to form three legs. They go a little bit further back, so there's actually enough, I think, for three legs there. Right now, it's just a matter of cleaning up a little bit here because it's quite messy in this whole place. Since I only have here to work in, so now we're going to clean this place up and then get to work finishing this project. So right now that shelf is sitting on the ground again. I decided to go with 4 4x4s, 2 for this side over here and 2 for that side over there. And then I'm going to put those carpet sliders on it. All right, so I have the rack units installed in there. This is where the power unit's going to go, is in here, as well as maybe the compressor. I don't know, we're going to get to that in a minute. This is where the mixer would sit, which again, this whole thing would slide out, so the mixer would be right here. Only problem that I see is if this whole unit isn't that easy to pull out, reaching the power switch for the mixer way back here is going to be a nightmare. I have the legs outside drying right now. They were painted for this. They need to be screwed on to the bottom, so I'm going to put one here, and the same thing on the other two on the other side there. So there should be plenty of support for whatever sort of weight is in here. Instead of casters, I'm going to get those carpet sliders instead, those big plastic discs. I'm going to put those on instead. So there should be lots of points on here, which will make it easier to slide it in and slide it out of its position right there. Literally, I could technically have the mixing board just sitting over like this. And then when I pull it out, I have this whole part of a table to work on yet. But this is coming together quite nicely. I was even thinking of maybe putting the audio interface, put it down here. If I did put it here, or even over there, it's really close to all of the things that it's going to be connected to. This was what I was originally looking at over here on the right side, which is the Pro MPA2, which is a 2-channel mic preamp. What I was thinking is that instead of that, maybe I should go for the Pro Channel 2 instead. That's over on the left side. Now, so it has the same preamp in it. Then you also have your compressor. You also have your equalizer. If I was to get 2 Pro Channel 2s, I would also be able to have the equalizer. And so it's just that it's a whole channel strip instead of just a mic preamp. So I am getting a little bit more here. This is just an idea. Get two of the Pro Channel 2s they're on the left side here, rather than one of the MPA 2s. It's up in the air as to which way I go. If you'd like to follow the full journey, check out my online studio journal linked in the description. Until next time, I'm just a music teacher having fun. Catch you on the next one.